I just ran the program and this is how it starts out. So I want you to build a program that models everything that this program is going to do. So I'm going to go through it. You'll see the inputs and the outputs, and then your job is to recreate what you see in this video. So you want to start off with a title. Then you want to provide the user with instructions. Then insert a border to separate the instructions from the user input. So the first user input is to enter the name of the first point. The instructions say use a single capital letter as in geometry. So we're going to type in the point name. Let's call it point A. And then enter the x-coordinate for point A. Notice it took the user input from this line and inserted it into the user prompt on the next line. So what's the x-coordinate for point A? So we can put in -2. What's the y-coordinate for point A? We'll put in 3.5. And notice I put another border here. That's to separate point A from the next point. So that gives the user something visual on screen to say, okay, I'm in another section. And now I'm no longer entering numbers. I'm entering a letter, another name for a point. We'll put in point B. The x-coordinate for point B, let's say +4. The y-coordinate for point B, let's say 6.33. We hit enter. Notice I put another border in. That's to say the user input is done. And here's the final output. It says the distance between points A, and then it gives proper point notation, parenthesis, -2, 3.5, close parenthesis, and B, parenthesis, 4.0, 6.33, parenthesis, is 6.63. So here you're using a bunch of different math functions. You have the math.sqrt for square root, the math.pow for raising to the second power, and the math.round for rounding to the hundredths place. So you're going to have to use all three of those to complete the math here. You're going to use a scanner object to get user input. Because we have a mixture of strings and numbers, you have to be careful of the scanner object glitch. Remember, as we switch from numbers to strings, every time you hit that enter after a number, a blank space is fired off and it'll fill in that string with a blank space. So you have to make sure you adjust for that glitch. And then finally, it says program completed. This lets the user know that the program is done. They have nothing more to do. They can close the program window. So you have to build an identical replica of this program. Do it with your BlueJ coding environment. Make sure you have everything formatted nicely, a nice flow for the user to follow, provides output, rounds the answer to 2 decimal places. And here's the summary of the entire assignment. These are the skills I'm going to be testing. So I'll be looking for proper use of the scanner object, that you address the scanner glitch, use the math class to write the code for the distance formula, and write a code that will correctly round the answers to the hundredths place. You're going to be looking for good program design. That means it has to have good readability. When I say readability, that applies to the code, but it also applies to what's on screen for the user. It's going to have good program flow. That means the inputs and the outputs appear on screen, and it's easy for the user to know what they have to do next. All of the tasks have to be completed that were described in this video, and that's your assignment. And once your assignment is completed, upload your final program to the Canvas Dropbox. Again, as like your last assignment, I have it set to only accept .java files. So make sure you go into the BlueJ folder where your program has been compiled. It will have a .java extension. That is the file you have to upload. Okay? Any further questions, send me an email and I'll help you out.